Here, let's rest here a minute. Yeah, the border's just over there. Well, I'm not sure if you were paying attention to the direction we were going, but in this area, it's a river. Don't get excited, it's not an easy river to cross. We need help. I'll deal with that. Just do as I say and don't make too much noise. I must say, Your Highness, you're doing quite well. No, I'm serious. I don't feel like I've been burdened by having you with me. You keep up. You don't talk my ear off with stupid questions. You're not bad company. So, yeah, you're doing okay. Well, sure. I would have left you behind otherwise. Okay, you feeling all right to continue? Good. We have a challenge ahead. The river makes a good border for a reason. It's fast and deep and very hard to cross. People die trying. Well, I'm sure you've only ever crossed via bridge, surrounded by your entourage and outriders and all the other trappings of royalty. When average people cross at one of the bridges, they go through checkpoints. The lines are long, the guards are tired and usually rude, and often people get turned away. Oh, the reasons vary. Sometimes it's because of politics, conflict between this country and that. Sometimes it's because of quotas. Only so many can enter, only so many can leave. Sometimes it's just because the guards don't want to deal with it, or because they've passed judgment on the person trying to cross. Merchants usually don't have trouble. Commerce must go on, right? And the average, well-dressed traveler is probably fine. But for those who look at all desperate, hungry, scared, the guards are extra suspicious of them, and extra unlikely to allow them passage. Think about it. When borders are tight and people must make a case for entry, what do the poor or terrified have to offer, at least on the surface? What case can they make? They might be trying to get to a better life, or they might be fleeing from a bad situation, one that the local government perhaps has not properly addressed. But if they can't convince or bribe the guards, they can't cross the bridge. And let me tell you something, Highness. Desperation drives some pretty extreme behaviors. Although, I think you may know that now, since desperation currently has you traipsing through the woods with yours truly. Exactly. So for those who have nothing left to lose and really want to cross the border, well, they turn to crossings like we're about to do. They try to make it across the river and disappear into the woods on the other side. It's not always a fool's errand. Sometimes they have help from someone already there. Sometimes they try to go it alone, as prepared as they can. In our case, I have a bit of an ace up my sleeve. Of course. See, here's the thing about goodwill. It gets paid back tenfold. In all my time of relieving the wealthy of their extra coins and redistributing the money to those more in need of it, I've made friends, allies. Most people are proud, even in their time of need. When you help them, they're grateful, and they want to repay that act of kindness. What a borderline offensive question. I can see some of that royal upbringing poking through. You might want to tuck that back in before I get annoyed. No, Highness, I don't manipulate people. I don't give away wealth just so I can ask a favor later. That's not my style. I give it away because, even though I have goals of my own that I'm saving for, I can't turn a blind eye to suffering. I can't walk past someone in need if I have it in my power to help. I just can't. And maybe that makes me weak. Hell, maybe it makes me pitiable in your mind. But I will tell you this, and if you heed nothing else, take these words to heart. Kindness is never a bad idea. Never. Am I speaking a foreign language? I said never. I have never once regretted an act of kindness, but I have regretted times that I wasn't kind enough. And it's not about what I can gain from it. It's about how I feel. What sort of elf would I be if I could walk past someone suffering and not help? Oh, believe me, I know that full well. I see people doing exactly that every day. Especially those who can most afford to help, sadly enough. Of course there are. There are exceptions to everything. I've seen many wealthy people who are also generous. Some are extremely generous indeed, especially if they were poor once themselves. That experience has a way of grounding one. But as a whole, they are not the most giving group. And that's where I come in. You know, it's funny. Sometimes you look at me as though you admire me, and other times you look at me as though you scraped me off your fancy boot. Your face is so expressive, Highness. I can see so much of what you feel in your eyes. You may want to work on that if you ever intend to take back the throne. If the eyes are the windows to the soul, you need to invest in some curtains. Okay, this is the place. Nope, just through there. See that little shack? We're very near to the river here, and in that shack is a friend. Well, a friend to me. I guess we'll see whether he's a friend to you. Don't worry, I won't tell him who you really are. I'm not a total idiot. You're welcome, but it's not just kindness on my part that keeps me silent about you. Kindness is never a bad idea, but it can exist alongside other good ideas, like prudence and forethought and self-preservation. If I tell him who you are, he may decide I'm not an ally worth having. After all, what sort of elf goes to the trouble of helping a royal not just survive, but escape? He may doubt my motivations, and I don't want to burn any bridges, metaphorically speaking. So this is the plan. Do not speak at all. He will, of course he will, but don't answer him. Look at the ground or look at me. I'll answer for you. We can't hide the quality of your clothes, but we can hide everything else. Remember, I made some assumptions about you when I first met you too. I thought you had stolen those clothes. You looked so pathetic and helpless. Yeah, just like that. Keep making that face. I'm teasing. I know that's your normal face. Just don't talk. Listen. You were pretty good at being silent when we met, at least at first. And I know it was fear and shock keeping you quiet at the time, but still, do it again, okay? Delmet, you home? It's Nimue. Yes, that Nimue. Who else? Open the door. Delmet! Ugh. So good to see you, my friend. How are things? That's good to hear. Let us in already. It's getting cold out here. Oh, this is my new travel companion. Don't worry about that. Long story. Yeah, it's fine. No, wait. I said don't worry about it. Okay? Ah, my heart. I'm slain. Do you think I might come visit you just to say hi? You don't think I might just stop by and spend time with my favorite hermit? You know me too well, man. Yes, of course we need your help. And I'm sorry that's the only reason I ever stopped by. But look, I did bring you something. Of course I did. I never go visiting empty-handed. Here. I know how much you love those. Handcrafted in the capital. The chocolate is imported and everything. Well, I would have bought them for you, but it turns out I didn't have to. A very kind, very wealthy traveler donated them to me. I barely had to ask at all. I know. Isn't it lovely when the wealthy are feeling generous? Even if they need a little encouragement. You get me, you really do. But seriously, please enjoy. Well, yes, when you're ready, we can talk about why we're here. Okay, then. Right to the point. We need to cross the river. Do you think we'd be here if the bridge was an option? Yeah. You know I can't tell you, but I don't blame you for asking. No, I really can't this time. I just need you to trust me. I know it's a big ask, but if you ever trusted me at all, thank you. Seriously, I'm grateful. Yeah, it kind of needs to be soon. I'd like to be on the other side before dark. I know that's quick, and it's rude as hell for me to come by like this and not stay to visit, but you know I'll be back. In fact, next time I'll bring candy and stay to visit, and I won't have any other ulterior motive at all. No, I swear, I'll come by just to come by. I do owe you a real visit. But in my defense, you're the one who chooses to live in the middle of nowhere. It's like you don't want people stopping by. I get that, believe me. Okay then, will you help us? Thank you, Delmet. Thank you so much. Okay, we'll wait outside, down by the bank. Here, come this way. The river's down here. Yep, he's a friend. It's good to have friends all over. What more do you need to know? He's going to help us. That's a strange question. No, I never had a romantic relationship with him. Why does that matter? Whatever this face is you're making now, maybe stop making it. Delmet's a friend, and he's got a special magic that we need. Well, he basically has a connection to the energy of the river. He draws strength from it. It's one of the reasons he lives out here. That and he doesn't really like people much. Yes, he likes me, but not many others. Anyway, he can manipulate the current of the river with his magic. Not a lot, but enough to slow the current and allow us to cross. There's a rope bridge over there, see it? Yep, that. Most of the time it's submerged and far too dangerous to risk crossing, but with Delmet's help, we can do it. Of course, magic always has a price. It wears him out, mostly. He'll do this for us and then probably go to sleep for a day or more. As much as he draws strength from the water, water in general doesn't like it when you mess with its flow. Oh, here he comes. Ready? Great. Thank you again, Delmet. I mean it. You are truly amazing. Okay, well, get ready. Come on, over here. Grab the rope. Yep, hold this one and stand on that one. I know it's wobbly, but hang on. In fact, give me a minute. What does it look like I'm tying us together? The last thing we need is for one of us to be swept away. Okay, there. Now you're attached to me. Hang on to that rope and don't let go. You ready? We're ready here, Delmet. Okay, let's go. The water's down, see? Take your time, slowly. That's it. This is so slippery. Yeah, hang on tight, little by little. Oh! Oh. Thank you. I just about went in there. Oh, you caught me. That was quick on your part. I'm impressed. No, I really am. You saved my ass. Yeah, I'm okay. Let's keep moving. Good. I've got it. I'm okay. Yeah, don't stop. That's it. Almost there. You're really good at this. You're moving well. I almost can't keep up. Okay, just a bit further. There. We did it. Hang on, let me wave to Delmet. Okay, he needs to go rest. I owe him one this time around. But first, What does it look like? I'm hugging you. Because you caught me out there. Well, yeah, but even tied together, it could have gone badly. I could have pulled you in instead of you pulling me out. But since you caught me, it didn't happen. So, thank you. Thank you very much. What do you mean? Are hugs just not something you're used to? That's really sad, actually. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. You sure? Okay then, I won't be sorry. Here, I need to untie us. Yeah, just... Yep, that works. I'll take it. Thank you. Okay, we should find some shelter before it gets any darker. Let's get into the tree line and find a place to hunker down. It's fine, we'll be okay. But first, let me be the first to welcome you, Highness. You are in a land that isn't yours, with an elf bandit by your side. But at least we've made it this far. Like I said, I'm happy to be your guide. You make a decent traveling companion. Friend? Sure. If you like, I'll be your friend. Just don't expect me to bring you chocolates unless you can control the river or something. Come on. We have things to do before we can rest.